Hollywood is basically turning into a giant video game console at this point.
Oh, without a doubt. It is a complete, undeniable takeover.
Right. So, welcome back to Casutalks, everyone. Grab your coffee because today we are doing a deep dive into the 2026 festival slates and industry projections.
Yes, and we are unpacking what is honestly a massive, slightly hilarious identity crisis in entertainment right now.
Haha, exactly. I mean, it really feels like mediums are just completely swapping roles. So the mission for this deep dive is to figure out why everything digital is going physical and everything physical is going digital.
It is a fascinating shift, really. I mean, you look at traditional cinema, and they are relying so heavily on digital gaming properties just to fill theater seats.
Yeah.
But then you have those exact same digital games migrating over to physical tabletop environments. It's totally backwards.
It's wild. Let's unpack this adaptation invasion because the movie slate right now is so heavily weighted toward gaming. We've got The Legend of Zelda live action dropping in 2027.
It is huge, obviously.
Oh, massive. Plus a Minecraft movie 2 and like the highly anticipated Elden Ring adaptation.
Directed by Alex Garland, which is still just wow.
I know, but it's not just movies, right? Heavy hitters like Terraria and Apex Legends are actually becoming board games now.
They are. It's a massive trend.
But I have to push back here for a second. I mean, I understand the financial safety of a recognizable name, sure. But how does an Apex Legends board game even function?
That is the big question, isn't it?
Yeah, you lose the core mechanism of a fast-paced digital shooter the literal second you move it to cardboard. Are we just treating movie theaters and kitchen tables like giant, overpriced Twitch streams now?
Huh. That is exactly the friction point for a lot of players. But see, it's not actually about translating the mechanics perfectly.
Oh, really? Then what is it?
It's about capturing that established audience.
Yeah.
Because, marketing budgets are now rivaling actual production costs.
Right.
So studios and publishers, they aren't just buying stories or game mechanics anymore. They're buying built-in marketing.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, an Elden Ring movie or an Apex board game practically guarantees millions of day one sales before a single trailer or prototype even drops.
Okay, it's like crop rotation, but
Yeah.
the studios are just refusing to plant new seeds. They're just over-harvesting the exact same intellectual property until the cultural soil is completely depleted.
That is such a beautifully dramatic way to frame it, and it's totally right. But, this intense financial risk aversion at the top of the industry.
Yeah.
It is exactly what's triggering a massive rebellion at the festival level.
Ooh, the originality rebellion.
Exactly. Because major studios won't fund risky, untested ideas, pure creativity is migrating to independent developers and prestige cinema. Just look at the 2026 Game Developers' Choice Awards.
Right, the GDC Awards. The biggest awards didn't go to some massive franchise sequel.
Not at all.
They went to an original indie title, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I mean, it completely swept the floor. Game of the Year, Best Debut, Narrative, Visual Art, and Audio.
Whole domination.
Yeah, by a completely untested concept.
And if we look at the festival circuit notes you brought up, traditional film is following that exact same trajectory.
They really are. Get this, the 2026 Cannes Film Festival is straight up rejecting major studio blockbusters entirely.
Wow, good for them.
Right. 65% of the competition is from France, Spain, and Japan. And there is only a single U.S. film, The Man I Love, that actually made the cut. No superhero movies, no video game adaptations.
Just pure filmmaker-driven art.
Exactly.
Creates this fascinating duality for 2026, On one hand, massive corporations are obsessively porting every successful game into a movie or a board game just to mitigate financial risk.
Right.
But on the other hand, the most prestigious critical bodies are forcefully slamming the door on that model to protect the art form.
So next time you're deciding whether to spend your weekend on like a familiar franchise or some unknown indie game, you're actually voting with your wallet in this cultural shift. Are you choosing the comfort of a known universe or taking a gamble on something you've never seen before?
Which leaves us with a really provocative thought about where we go from here. In a landscape utterly dominated by cross-medium franchises, is a completely original story going to become the ultimate luxury status symbol?
Oh, wow. I love that.
Like, will experiencing a brand new, untethered narrative be the equivalent of buying a designer label?
Originality as a luxury status symbol, that is brilliant. And it really makes you wonder how far the IP recycling can go before it just breaks entirely.
Oh, it gets weird.
Seriously. Take a look at the newly leaked Absolute Batman issue 20 cover. They've introduced these bizarre robotic mecha Robins that actually think the Joker is the good guy.
Wait, what? That is absurd.
Right. When established franchises have to twist themselves into knots that weird just to offer something new, maybe that fresh original story really is the premium choice. Something to ponder on your commute today.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it for today's Casutalks. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Be sure to join the conversation tomorrow for more casual news.
And don't forget to like and share. Also, drop the phrase Mecha Robins in the comments if you wish to explore more.